There's a picture coming up showing you how to pause the video so you can try out what you've just seen. You can also rewind by moving your mouse cursor onto the screen and pushing the little moving white circle back to the left. And, as this is a high-definition video, you can make sure you're seeing it at full screen by clicking on the icon at the bottom right of the screen. If no icons are visible, just move your mouse cursor to the lower edge of the picture area and they'll pop into view. When you're ready to capture a picture of some of the music so you can play it on your own keyboard, just pause the video and click on the Print Screen button. This is near the right-hand end of the top row of keys on your computer keyboard. It might say Print Screen in full, or it could be shortened to PRT-SCRN. Next, open your word processing program, probably Microsoft Word. Under the File menu, click New to open a blank page. Now we're going to look at some of the extra bits and pieces that go into written music. This is the start of everything you need to know about reading printed music, beginning with the keyboard and the 5 lines called the stave. The 5 horizontal lines of the stave show the pitch of each note, how high or low it sounds, by how far up or down the stave the note is. They show the timing, when a note should be played, by its position along the stave. The stave is read like a book, from left to right. The treble clef shows what your right hand will be playing. Soon we shall see the bass clef, which shows what your left hand will be playing. This is how it works 99% of the time, though occasionally some composers cause one hand to stray into the other's territory. But usually it's treble clef for the right hand and bass clef for the left. Next to the clef is the time signature. In this case it is 3/4 time, as used for waltz tunes. The 3 means 3 beats in a bar. The 4 shows that those beats are crotchets. Old-fashioned waltzes are played in 6/8 time, which is 6 quavers in each bar. This would be shown by a 6 over an 8. The most commonly used time signature is 4/4 time, which is 4 beats in a bar, and those beats are crotchets. This is sometimes shown as a capital C for common time. Although it looks as the arrow isn't pointing at anything, this is because so far we've been looking at music in the key of C, which has no sharps or flats in it, which is why the arrow is pointing at an empty space. Soon we'll be playing a tune in the key of G, which has an F sharp in it. This will mean that every time you come across an F, you'd actually play F sharp, the black note on its right, instead. You could think of the key signature as a kind of shorthand. If we didn't have this, then when playing in the key of G, there would have to be a sharp sign in front of every F in the piece. We'll go further into sharps and flats later on. Most of our pictures of the keyboard so far have only shown 2 of the 7 and a bit octaves that a full-size piano has. That's 88 keys altogether. In this video, to make it easier to see which key corresponds to which note, we've been showing only 2 octaves at a time. In the treble clef, middle C is shown here on the left. Soon we shall be looking at the bass clef, which will show the 2 octaves below this group, where the left hand usually plays. Middle C will then be shown on the right. In this section, we've seen how to pause, rewind, and print out pages from this video for playing on your keyboard. The details of some of the things you see on printed pages of music, from the 5 lines of the stave to the key signature, are worth studying until you are completely at home with them. They continue going deeper into the subject in Learning to Play Keyboards, Part 3.